question for you. When you're buying seeds, do you ever wonder, like, man, I just want to save my own seeds? I wonder how you save seeds. Is it really difficult to save seeds? Y'all, it's easy. Very easy. If y'all want to know how to save seeds, I just got into doing this and I thought I'd share it with y'all. Let's grow. All right, y'all, welcome to Down Home Backyard Gardening. If you are new to gardening and you are looking for a channel designed and geared from a beginner gardener for beginner gardeners, you found the right place. Click that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're always notified whenever I upload videos. And y'all, welcome to the journey. Okay, so you're out in your garden and you're looking around at everything and you're like, man, I got all this stuff going on, but I don't want to constantly keep having to buy seeds. Well, here's one reason why saving your own seeds is actually a really good thing. Besides saving money, we all know that part. Even though seeds aren't really expensive, still, if you can save your own seeds, why not, right? Now, one reason to save seeds would be because the plants that grow where you are have already gone through the germination for your area. They are going to be a stronger seed having grown in your area. So if we take this tomato here, the seeds in here are used to this area, zone 9A. So if you want to save seeds, you want to save the seeds from the plants that are growing in your area. So they are going to be more acclimated to your area. That is one big reason for saving seeds, in my opinion. And also, if you've got like a rare plant, or I don't even want to say a rare plant, but a plant that you want to grow again, then why buy them when you've got it growing right there in your yard or in your garden? There is one issue with saving seeds from your garden, and that is cross-pollination. Now, the chances that you're going to grow a tomato the exact same as the one that you just grew from the seeds that you just saved are pretty high, but there might be a variation to the seeds that are inside that tomato or that pepper or that squash or that zucchini. Whatever you're going to save, remember, there is the chance of cross-pollination. So if you've got an heirloom from Italy, the seeds in that fruit might be slightly different depending on how it was pollinated. If it was a pure pollination, it'll be exactly the same way as what you planted this year. If there's any variation, you're going to see it in the following generations of that plant, of those seeds. So keep that in mind. Cross-pollination can come in to an issue when saving seeds. But for me, I don't really care. I'm all down for all the hybrids and, you know, mutant plants and stuff. I mean, why not? Let's have some fun, right? All right, y'all, let's start with beans. Beans are really easy. Whether they're a bush bean or a pole bean, a runner bean, whatever, they're easy. Now, you can do one of two things. You can let your beans dry out here growing, and just let them dry naturally, because that's what happens in nature. Or you can take them off the vine, take them inside, or wherever you want to take them, take the beans out of the pods, and then store them in a cool, dry, dark place for 3 to 4 days until they are completely dry. Once they're completely dry, y'all, just go ahead and store them. I use these little envelopes right here. I put the name of the plant. I'll usually put the date that I harvested those seeds, or I save those seeds, and then store them, and then you're ready to rock and roll. But with beans, I also do this trick right here, and it's always worked. I'll put them in the windowsill and just let them dry, and then once you harvest, you've got your beans. They're ready to rock and roll. I actually like to do this method for beans just because it's so much easier. Just harvest them, put them in the window, take them out, and what I'm going to do later today is take out all the beans out of these husks and store them. Okay, so I just showed you the beans. Let's talk about peppers. Peppers are very easy. They're actually pretty much the exact same thing. But one thing I want to say real quick is when you're getting down into peppers, cucumbers, zucchinis, tomatoes, get the seeds from the biggest of those fruits. Does that make sense? So if you've got 2 tomatoes and one is smaller than the other, get the seeds from the big one, because the genetics in that tomato or that pepper or that squash or zucchini are better genetics because it's a bigger fruit. So those are the seeds that you want to save for sure. Okay, so right here, we're going to harvest this pepper right here because that's a fully ripe pepper for these buena mulatas. That is just a gorgeous pepper, and I've been showing this constantly throughout the year, but this is the pepper that we want to harvest because it's fully mature. This one right here. Go ahead and take this inside, and I'll show you what to do. Okay, y'all, we're gonna just take the back end off of the pepper. Then we're just gonna cut it and open the pepper up. And look at all of the seeds in here already. I mean, look at that. That is awesome, y'all. Scrape the seeds out like I'm doing right here onto this paper towel. And the key to this right here, everyone, is you want to ensure that these are dry and separate. You don't want to leave like a big clump of seeds on the pith. You want to separate them. Okay, just like that. They're separate, totally ready to start drying. And like I said with the beans, with these, you're going to want to put in a cool, dark place and give them time to dry. I'm always going to put the name of the seed, and then I'm going to sit this like that. Now you can use a paper plate. I just don't have any. But you want something to where the moisture that's inside the seeds can get drawn out. So like paper plates, paper towels is what you want to do. And like what I did on these right here, these are a yellow monster bell pepper that have been sitting and drying for about 4 days. So they're ready. They're totally dry, ready to go into storage. And these little paper envelopes, y'all, I use, they're in the description below down in the Amazon store. These are really good to use. I like these little envelopes, and they're relatively cheap. So we're just gonna get all the seeds in here. And now I have the next generation of yellow monster peppers. These seeds was a mystery seed. I have no clue what this pepper was, but it was really hot. So I'm just gonna name this mystery red pepper. I'm gonna put on here hot, because it was very hot. And I'm totally gonna grow these again. Just wish I knew what type of pepper it was. I'm putting a picture of this pepper up right here, y'all. If anyone knows what this pepper is, please drop it in the comments. I got this pepper from work. I don't remember actually growing this pepper, but very hot, very hot. Okay, cucumbers, zucchinis, squash, watermelons. You will save the seeds for any of those plants the exact same way that I just showed you for the pepper. Very easy. But if you have a small, let's just use this as an example again. If you have a small cucumber or a bigger cucumber, use the seeds from the bigger cucumber. Again, the genetics are better in the larger cucumber than in the smaller cucumbers or squashes or watermelons or this kind of vegetable. All right, y'all, and that's it. Saving seeds are actually very easy. I always thought they'd be a lot harder than this, but it's actually not very hard. And I think it's important, like I always say on this channel, there's so much to gardening, y'all. It's not just throw a seed in the ground, watch it grow, water it, and harvest it. There's a lot to gardening. And I think the more that we can learn as gardeners will only benefit us in the future. And if you can save money, why not? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. All right, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this video, do me a favor, share it, like it, and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Everyone take care, God bless, continue to shine bright and harvest hard. Find a crop that you really want to keep. Go through the steps of saving your own seeds, plant them the next year, and see what you got. Hopefully there wasn't any crazy cross-pollination, but if there was, maybe you get some crazy cool hybrid something. I mean, how cool would that be? You name it. I'll talk to y'all again real soon. Bye.